the truth.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Crypto David and today we are talking about LCX. Now on the channel I've uploaded the same 5 videos, same cryptos the past month, 2 months now, and we are breaking the cycle with LCX. What product this is, when it comes to exchanges, I don't think I've seen one operate in such a regulated manner like this and with such connections that it has. It is insane. Compact video for you guys. First video on this. I'm just going to go on what it's all about, their connections, their team, everything about that sort of stuff. So if you're someone who hasn't even heard of LCX, I think this video will bring value to you. So if it's your first time to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so what is LCX? LCX is a crypto exchange, and their mission is to bring the adoption of institutions to this space with a platform and standard framework for them to also tokenize the non-fungible and liquid assets. Now, when I heard about this project and when it got pushed towards me, all I heard was regulatory compliant. And what I've heard recently that actually maybe make a video on it is the news of the SEC. But there's actually news in the video. We can see the motives behind Gary Gensler actually pushing us towards him, which is unfair and unjust. Now, when it comes to other exchanges that I've heard of in comparison, it reminds me from API free to Chainlink, the sort of comparison that we have here in terms of market cap. It only has a 47 million market cap, and when you compare it to the likes of CRO, BNB is way behind. And they're trying to bring back the old methods of legacy finance like what we've seen with bonds and stocks. And in terms of price, we're at 6 cents per LCX, up 3% for the day. And I'm actually looking to pick some up, and it's probably not a better time to do so with all this SEC news, because really these higher 8 cent, 7 cent positions, and now we're at 5 cent, 6 cent positions. And as we know with SEC, with XRP, whenever the case happens, I simply buy more. That's how I play the game. And when we compare it to other exchanges like I tried to do before, if let me do it now, BNB, that's a 1200x because it's so far behind the market cap and CRO. And the question is it the next CRO? Is it the next BNB? Because in terms of market cap is way behind, but has a substance for it. Now as well, when we go to actual license and regulation, they have 8 licenses. We can see here TT Exchange Service Provider, Token Depository, Key Depository, Price Service Provider, Identity Service Providers, Token Generator, Token Issuer in its own, Token Issuer on behalf of its client. And you'll know a lot of exchanges, don't actually have TT Exchange Service Provider. And these licenses are registered in Financial Markets Authority in Liechtenstein, where it is based. As well, we can see Monty Merger, sorry if I mispronounced that, the founder and CEO at LCX. And we see down below here, 2018, and a member of the World Economic Forum. And LCX joined the World Economic Forum for use cases in DLT such as banking, finance, and regulations. And back in 2018, LCX ran a secret closed-door World Economic Forum event with senior executives from 15 central banks. Do you see the connections that I was talking about earlier on in the video? It is nuts. As well, a tweet here, LCX is per World Economic Forum. By 2027, more than 8 trillion will be stored on blockchain networks. LCX is building infrastructure for this new financial world, powering professional crypto finance. Not only are they working with World Economic Forum, they're working with Blockchain Research Institute and Global Digital Finance. And now I'm on LCX.com, and we can see comparison to Binance here, sort of the different, you can just tell straight away the differences. On Binance, it's like, buy crypto, buy, trade, and hold, markets, trade, derivatives, earn, finance, NFT. They're trying to make you purchase straight away. But when you go into LCX, they're really not trying to push too much. It's a different sort of approach and pushing that compliant, regulatory compliant sort of image. They're going for a totally different approach to Binance. If you have a little scroll down here as well, we can see the ecosystem and partners, products that we talk about in the channel all the time: Chainlink, Quant, Hedera Hashgraph, Coinbase, and even Polkadot. So for Quant and LCX, they're going to do research and development for an interoperable CBDC, support Overledger on LCX, and integrate an Overledger gateway on LCX, and for HBAR as well, integrate the LCX protocol onto the HTS, and all compliance for all security tokens on HBAR as well. I want to talk about the team, elites, very good team, and the main person I want to talk about is Don Tapscott. Okay, so on his website, we can see he is one of the most world leading authorities on the impact of technology on business and society, having authored 16 widely read books. He is currently the co-founder and executive chairman of the Blockchain Research Institute as well, which we talked about earlier in the video, and has been voted one of the top 50 thinkers alive today. That is no small feat. His work, writing, speaking, research, educating, music. He also has TED Talks as well on blockchain and books on blockchain revolution and supply chain revolution. So with all his experience, all this, backstory that has to him, he's literally said that LCX is one of the most important companies in the space and in the world. And if that wasn't enough, he is a senior advisor at World Economic Forum. Do you see the connections I was talking about earlier on in the video? I think they are justified now. Here we have some tweets. First one is by Tokenizer. The real reason why Gani Gensler is after LCX. Their close ties to Goldman sure shows from how the continued bias we see with XRP lawsuit. Monty's billboard Davos might have spooked them a little bit too much. So we can see here Guy Gensler's experience. Chairman Gensler worked for 18 years at Goldman Sachs, trying to protect his banker buddies. And LCX says goodbye, Goldman. We can see the funny comparison to The Simpsons there, and they've predicted so much stuff in the past to do with Donald Trump, going on and on. It's literally like a big conspiracy theory if you go into YouTube and actually look into that, especially stuff with XRP as well. Someone down below replied actually, because it says goodbye Goldman. I don't know how true this is, but if this is actually true, one reason for them actually, filing this, the LCX website has a photo of the CEO pointing an advertisement for LCX.com and LCX tokens that stated in part, goodbye Goldman. No way. As well, actual statement here from Monty himself, because it's not the actual exchange, it's the token being attacked. It's been classified as a utility token. Caroline has published an important statement. We support regulatory clarity and invite the US to learn from Liechtenstein's blockchain laws, which are in full force since January 2020. And LCX is also European Parliament approved and has 8 blockchain related registrations, which we talked about earlier in the video. It is obscene for it to be actually attacked based on when it's not actually regulatory compliant. It makes no sense at all. What happens when something is deemed a security by the SEC, like XRP? You simply buy more. And that will be pretty much it for today's video. Little overview in LCX. I will probably make videos on LCX in the future. Probably put into my schedule. Huge fan of this project. I don't know why I didn't check it out earlier. Shout out, I think it was Alan who actually suggested this project. Other projects got suggested as well, like Casper, Alliance Block, a lot of other ones which I plan to make videos on in the future. Maybe adding one of those each week. And in terms of actually buying, obviously, when this product, when I make a video on it, don't watch the video, especially any video on YouTube, and then buy it straight away. This video is only to make you aware of the project, see what you like, see if you like it, look further into it, and then you can decide whether you want to buy or not. Because whenever you buy a crypto, no matter what video you see, the purchase is on you, and it's your money in the end of the day. Personally, for me, let's just check right now. So if I were to invest £50, I would get nearly 1,000 LCX, £100, 2,000, and obviously £200, 4,000. So I might make a little purchase after this video and see if I can get DCMF and maybe you'll include it into my actual top 5 cryptos in the channel. We'll see what happens. But if you made this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.
So I am true a believer that we are still at the early ages and the beginning. If you look at financial assets to be tokenized, we're talking about several $1 trillion entering the market in the next couple of years. And that's the big opportunity, to really take it out of the kind of a niche to become a global opportunity.
There's a next wave of the crypto industry and blockchain industry happening, which means institutional investors and professional investors are entering the space. To make that happen, regulation, due diligence, and a lot of new tools had to be created and invented to actually enable a growth wave of the overall crypto industry.
So that's why I think coming from the token, we will see a whole wave of tokenization of every financial asset. Everything that can be tokenized will be tokenized.
And for me, blockchain is to the money what email was to the letter. Blockchain is to the money what email was to the letter. So it is truly the introduction of a new technology to the financial monetary system, which is disrupting or innovating the usage of money and also the usage of any financial asset which could be represented on a token on the blockchain as well.
The truth.